Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe, click the gray bell to receive the notifications. As always, down in the description box, you're going to find more information about this reading as well as links to all my social media pages if you guys would like to connect on other platforms. And if you do want a personal or an extended reading from me, there will be an email address listed down below and you can send me an email and we can discuss. Today's reading, though, it is going to be for Cancer. This is their money and career reading for September of 2021. I did pre-shuffle the cards already, so we're going to go ahead and just get started, all right? All right, Cancer. Bottom of the deck, I do have the Five of Wands, which is a conflict card. So I see you are facing some conflicts in the month of September. I can see that clearly in the reading. The first three cards that I have are the Death card, the Death card, and the Strength card. Those are in the reverse. And then I have the Justice card. So let's talk about the Death card and the Strength card in the reverse. So a lot of people get a little bit scared of the Death card, but it's definitely not, it doesn't need to be scary, okay? So with the Death card in the reverse, it's showing you that there is movement. So you're afraid of moving on. You're afraid of letting something die and then allowing, the universe to give you other things pertaining to that, the cycle. And you're almost trying to block that from happening. Not smart though, because the universe is going to change things whether you want it to change or not, okay? So whether you allow that to happen or not, sometimes the universe will make those changes if they're not being made. You're losing a little bit of your strength during the month of September. You're not as strong, you're not as soulful, willful as you normally are. And it's because you have a lot on your mind. You have a lot on your plate. You're dealing with a lot. I see for some of you did lose a position recently, or you will in the month of September. I don't like to be the bearer of that news, but if I see it in the reading, I see it in the reading, so I'm going to tell you. Now, you do have the Justice card, so if any of you are waiting for unemployment or any money, or if you are in any kind of legal battle and you're having to go to court, things like this, I do see that they should be finding it in your favor, meaning that if you're waiting for unemployment in the month of September, you will probably get approved for your unemployment finally. If you have a court case that you're dealing with and you're going to court in September, I do see that the judge will find it in your favor. So you're going to have justice in the situation. Justice is really great. Now, if you aren't dealing with any type of legal matters or anything pertaining to that, it comes to be within an emotional aspect of the reading, meaning that even though you might not feel so great about a change that you have happening, there is justice in the situation, stating that you're going to feel justified in what happens. So even if you're unsure, you don't feel justified now, eventually towards the month of September or in the month of September, you will feel justified in this situation. Now, the next three cards that I have are a little bit dark, kind of interesting to see, what kind of headspace some of you might be in here. The next card that I have is the Seven of Swords is in the reverse. Okay, so let's talk about this. So somebody in the, recent past was trying to be deceitful towards you. They could have been lying in your name. They could have been trying to sabotage your job so they could have your position. This is someone who, if you had a business, they were trying to sabotage your business, threatened to shut you down, threatened to call the police on you, just anything like that where there's a person who's trying to purposefully come at you and hurt you and your business or hurt you in your financial situation. So I do believe that not too long ago you were dealing with someone like this, and it's possible that that's why you're not at this job anymore. Is it because it's linked to this person? The next card after that is the Five of Pentacles. Now, this is in the upright, meaning that this is the loss of a position. This is the loss of a job. Somebody left you out in the cold and they said, okay, bye, adios, locked the door, threw away the key. They don't give a shit They don't. So somebody left you. In a relationship reading, this card usually is, that somebody dumped you and they just left you in the cold. Same thing can happen in a work aspect, 100%. One day, you're working, getting all these paychecks, spending all your time doing a really good job, and then the next day, you're just not there anymore, and they've just cut you off and completely stopped, working with you. Okay, bye. So for some of you, you did go through a loss. You went through it where somebody was like, don't want you anymore, you need to go. And you had to go through that. And I think that it was probably, a lot of it was not really your fault. And this got played out. Somebody was sneaky. Okay, I'm just going to be straight up with you. Somebody was sneaky and somebody had something to do with it. It wasn't just like the management decided this. Somebody was ratting you out. Somebody was going behind your back telling the boss, hey, and they did have something to do with this. There's someone that, they had their hand in the cookie jar as well. And they did have a part of why you are no longer at this position anymore, for those of you who this relates to. The last card that I have here is the King of Pentacles, and that is in the reverse. Okay, so this is a little scary because it's showing that, there's a lack of funds. There's a lack of strength and stability here. So with that job gone, it did hurt you. It hurt you in a financial aspect. It hurt you as far as like your home and your life and feeling stable, secure, especially security. This is a lack of security. But like I said, with this Justice card and the whole situation, you're going to find justice in it. So I can't wait to clarify, this Justice card to figure out, when is this justice going to come for you? Let's look at the Death card. It's in the reverse. This is for Cancer, September 2021. Why is this Death card in the reverse here? Okay. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so trying to juggle a decision, trying to see what's going to work best for your life and what isn't. There could be something that you want to put into your life, but you're trying to figure out how. So maybe there is another job that you're interested in, but the hours are funky or they're weird, and so you're trying to figure out, well, how can I do this? How can I make this work? What's going to make sense? What's going to be the best? And you're trying to figure it out. This is this is a really good card as far as like, what do I want to do? Where do I want to go next? You do need to find another destination point after losing this situation. So you do need to eventually make a decision and go somewhere and do something, okay? So it's just you're in that middle stage of trying to figure out what it is that you want to do and where you want to go. Let's see why the Strength card is here. This is in the reverse. This is for Cancer. Knight of Swords in the reverse, okay? So things are not moving as quickly as you would like. Things are not moving at the pace that you want. That's why you have this lack of strength. That's why you're feeling like, okay, maybe this just isn't working anymore. Maybe the universe just isn't listening to me. It's listening to you, and it's definitely working on, curating your situation here. The only thing is like, it's not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to be something super, super fast. So if you're waiting for this to be just, like a flash of lightning, it's just not going to happen. It's more like a plant growing, okay? It takes more time, takes more patience. It's more delicate, right? So look at yourself like a plant, Cancer. You're a plant. You're a delicate flower. All right. Let's look at this Justice card and see why that's here. This is for Cancer. Why is this Justice card here? September 2021. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, so you're just looking for that. You're just waiting for and looking for that Justice card that's going to give you 10 of Pentacles. Because right now, I feel like you're not at that 10 of Pentacles. Meaning, if you're having financial issues, for for some of you, there could be even family issues. These are things that you're, waiting for justice for. For some of you, maybe you're trying to get custody over your child. Maybe you're trying to get a divorce. Maybe you are suing your family because of money-related things like businesses. I mean, who knows? And you're trying to get justice on that situation because it ain't happy and it isn't pretty and it needs justification. So, this could definitely delve into either a financial situation or a family situation, okay? Let's look at the Seven of Swords. This is for Cancer. I had 2 cards fall out. I have Page of Swords and the Star. Page of Swords is in the reverse. Okay. So this person, they were watching you. I don't believe they are anymore since this is in the reverse. But they were watching you. They were watching you online. They were following you. They were stalking you. They might have even followed you home. They might know, they have 100%, they were looking at your social media. They were following you. They knew who you were talking to. They knew who you followed on social media, things like that. Now, Star card. Star card pops up in the middle of this weird situation here. This is a wish fulfillment. You have certain wishes. You have certain feelings, certain vibes. You're on a mission. You know what you want. You do. Truly you do. You know what your wish fulfillment is. You even know how to get to it. You're working on it, right? So wish fulfillment comes back in. Blankets over all this mess. It blankets over what has happened in this past. Continue to feel wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment is still blanketing over the issues. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? This is for Cancer. Five of Pentacles, September 2021. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so it was sort of a new thing. It was sort of a new position. It was something that you didn't do for that long, or it was something that didn't pay very much. It wasn't very financially sound, okay? So losing it really shouldn't be that big of a deal, because this was like a part-time thing that maybe didn't give you, a full paycheck of what it should be. This was something, it was just a page. Page of Pentacles. It is a loss. It's a loss. It's a loss of finance. I feel this loss of finance. But it just wasn't meant for you. It just wasn't for you. Like, almost like you're too good for that job. You've done it too long. You deserve a better title. You deserve a raise. You deserve a merit. You deserve to move up in your company. Things like that. And I feel like they were keeping you, as this little guinea pig. They were like never going to let you move up. They were never really going to give you more money, etc., etc. So even though you feel like you might have lost a lot, which I'm not saying that you haven't, I still believe there's even better for you, in the remnants here. Let's go ahead and see why the King of Pentacles is here. This is in the reverse. This is for Cancer. Why is this King of Pentacles here? Hanged Man in the reverse, okay? So you're trying to look at all of these situations, all of the obstacles. You're trying to look at every single situation and every aspect of the situation that you can in fine detail. Fine detail. You're looking at everything. You're reading all the fine print. You have your eyes open, very, very open, especially with this Hanged Man card, okay? So even though you have lost quite a lot, you're keeping an open mind. You're keeping an open heart. You know that you might have something better that's going to come through the cracks. You just need to decide where you're going to go next from here, okay? So I really hope that September finds you well, Cancer. I hope you're able to figure this out. I hope you're able to move forward and move on. And if you guys would like an extended or a personal reading from me from this reading, or a separate reading or your own reading, go ahead and send me an email. It'll be listed down in the description box. Please like this video, leave a comment if it did resonate with you, and I will see you guys again on the next one. Take care, peace and love.